Hello, I just woke up and I thought we would talk about the testosterone gel that I was using, how it was going for me, and what I'm doing now for my form of testosterone. I think last video I spoke about this gel that's clear, smells really strong of alcohol, put it on my arms and my stomach. I think I read somewhere, I guess you don't really put it on your stomach, you put it on your muscles, like the doctor said to put on your arms. And it's sort of like on your chest, but I started to not like using this. It was nice because you don't have to deal with needles, but I just didn't like the smell of alcohol. It was very drying at some point. My arms started growing hairs, like really long hairs out of nowhere. So now I have like 7 long hairs on my arms where I would put my testosterone cream. And so not only was it drying, I have like random long hairs on my back here and like on my arm. And it just, like, there were just days where it just made me not want to use it. You're supposed to use it every single day, but there were days where I just thought, oh, I don't want to deal with the smell, and like I have to wash my hands and then let it cool, like dry, and then my hairs, I have like long hairs on my arms, and then it's random. So then there were times where I would skip using it, and like a day, like I'd skip a day, and I think, oh, it won't be a difference. Like I just skipped one day's worth. But then over time, it did have a toll on my mood. It did affect me in ways where I felt a bit emotionally unstable again. And that's when I told my doctor, like, I don't think this is what I want to use, just because I don't like the smell. I don't like the feeling of it too. Even when I'm showering, like I could feel, it feels like there's like a film of something on my arm. I'm like trying to scrub it off and stuff. And so I just told them, like, I don't think this is for me. And I also had done my blood work, and he said that my levels were much lower. So when I was doing injections, he said that, I think at the time I was around like 700, 800 or so, which is better because before I lowered my dose a little bit, my last doctor said I was at like 1,000 or something. It was really high, and that she was surprised and not super angry. But he said, my doctor recently said that after I was on gel for like 3 months, my levels dropped down to 200. And that it's not bad, but it's much lower. And the range is usually between like 200 to 400 or so. So I went from like 800 to 200. Not sure if that's what also played a part in my mood too, but the great thing is, I mean, I asked him, I was like, are there any other options? I'm not really fond of needles. It takes me 2 hours sometimes to do a shot. And he ended up telling me about the EpiPen. And it looks like this. So this is the brand that he gave me. They come in 50 mg, 75, and 100. And so I believe before I was on like, what, 0.35 or something for my dose. I forgot, it's been so long since I've done needles, but since we both didn't remember, he just started me off of 50 just because it's the lowest, and it is, you know, not as high of a dose. So if I need to bump up, he'll bump me up. And so basically this pen, it looks like this fat pen, and it has like a meter. There's like a bubble. It's supposed to have a bubble in it. You twist the cap off, and I'll include a video later of how it looks when I actually use it. And excuse my puffy purple boxers, just because I was like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it, even if I feel like bloated randomly tonight. You take the pen, I don't know why I put it back in, but you take the pen and you push it up against your skin, and it just stabs you it just does it for you. And so you push it in, and then it just pokes you, and you hold it for like 10 seconds, and it clicks, and it's done. So I guess all the testosterone is inside this pen. I've been dreaming about this ever since I started tea. Like, ever since needles. I'm like, why can't there just be something that just stabs me for, like, just does it for me? Like, I can just not look at the needle and I just push it in and it'll just, like, poke you. Kind of like when they take, like, a little blood sample off your finger and they just, like, poke you real quick. Like, why can't there be that for testosterone? And now there is. Like, apparently there has been, but they're just kind of bringing it back again in a way. And it's different than the other form of testosterone. So the one in the bottle is testosterone, what is it? Cypionate? I think that's what it is. This one is testosterone ethynate, and if I remember correctly, it's practically the same thing, except there's one less. Sorry, I'm like, no, I just woke up. I'm trying to figure out what to say. Also, I'm like, should I drink some water right now? But anyways, there's one less, is it molecule or something like that? There's one less something. This is no science video. It's just me trying to explain that this is similar, but not exactly the same as the testosterone in a bottle. But my doctor said that it is a clearer form of testosterone, that you're supposed to feel better, that apparently your libido goes up too. I mean, for me, like, I mean, I think I've just been, with all these changes and everything too, there's just, I don't really notice that too much. It's more like, I don't know, I just have random down moods still. I think it's just, I'm not sure if this is the right dose, if I need to bump it up yet or not. I'm still going with it. This is my 3rd week. But I must say, though, that with the changes, like, I think he said it's just, you feel better, it's clearer, you just said you feel better. I feel fine. I feel better than using gel. You do it once a week and it lasts the whole week. And so it is better for sure. And it takes me less than a minute to do it because I don't have to see the needle. I don't have to pull out the testosterone myself. It's just in the pen. I just pinch my stomach and I just push it in, and then eventually it's like, and then it just, I hold it there and then it's done. And it doesn't bleed usually. You just have to, but the only thing is you can only do it on your stomach. So you can only do it on like your left and right, and you alternate. And so you can get scarring around there, and so I guess you kind of have to really try to rotate a little bit around the area, around the side. But it's been good. I did get my first COVID vaccine like a few days ago. And I don't know if it's because of the vaccine or if it's because I'm using the EpiPen. Not sure. But for a few days ago, my belly button just randomly started hurting. And I'm like, why does my belly button hurt? Like, around there. Like, there's like a little bit of pressure and it would hurt. And I'm like, is it because of my COVID vaccine that made my belly button hurt? Or is it the EpiPen? Like, did I stab something on my stomach that made my belly button hurt? And now it's getting to me? Like, I don't even know what it is. So don't take me on it. I'm not saying this EpiPen will cause belly button pains, but it's, I mean, it's fine. My belly button doesn't hurt as much now, so I really don't know what it was. But yeah, so it's been pretty good. Usually they come in a pack of 4, so you get a whole month's worth. And you can't get them at pharmacies usually, like Walgreens and Walmart and all that. I think it has to be through like the hospital, like the actual doctors. They have to have that there. So I'm not sure if it's attainable. I'm not sure if you can get it at every single place, but it's always worth asking just to see if they have any or if they brought it back, because my doctor just started getting this the beginning of this year again. And so I'm like, yes, I will try it. Even if some people are just kind of getting back into it again, I will be one of those people, because I really don't like using needles. It'll take me too long to do it because I look at it and I just hate feeling like I'm the one pushing it in, and like if I go too slow or go too fast. But this is, it just does it for you, and it's pretty quick. So you're not supposed to take it out with you to like the car or wherever you go, because it's not sanitary. You should like still wipe, alcohol wipe, all that. But I mean, my doctor also said some people can't take it out with them when they're in a hurry and like take the pen with them and stab themselves, and then you're good, because you don't have to like worry about the bottle and taking it out, all that stuff. So yeah, that is what I'm using right now, and I think it's been going well. Belly button pain, still don't know where it's from, if it's because of the COVID vaccine or if it's because of this. But yeah, I have no complaints. It's pretty good. Can't do much about the hairs on my arms now because they're just there, but yep. I just want to share with everyone. And if anyone also is using the EpiPen, let me know what your experiences are, what you think about it, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to comment and I will reply. What else? Yeah, that's it basically on an update about this testosterone stuff. Sorry if I'm awkward. It's been a while. I pop in like once every 2 months, maybe more if I feel like making a video. But yeah, it's like a surprise. You never know when I'll show up, and then I'll just be here. So yep, feel free to yeah, just talk to me about any questions you have, and yeah, okay, that's all. Have a good one. Bye.